20-year-old Filipino tennis star Alexandra Eala has sent Melbourne Park crowds into an absolute frenzy. We'll go live to Ollie Haig, who's in Garden Square for us this evening. Ollie.
20-year-old Filipino tennis star Alexandra Eala has sent Melbourne Park crowds into an absolute frenzy. We'll go live to Ollie Haig, who's in Garden Square for us this evening. Ollie, for the first time, Alexandra Eala has entered the top 40 of the world's rankings. In the world of professional tennis, breaking into the top 40 represents entry into an exclusive club. Only 40 women on the entire planet hold this distinction. For 20-year-old Filipino sensation Alexandra Eala, this milestone arrived Monday morning, marking one of the sport's most remarkable ascents in recent memory. Just 12 months ago, Eala was ranked 139. Today, she stands among tennis royalty, preparing to compete at the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships alongside 18 of the world's top 20 players. This isn't a Cinderella story written overnight. This is talent meeting relentless. Preparation and the tennis world is taking notice. The question everyone's asking, how did she do it? To comprehend the magnitude of Eala's achievement, consider the competition she's now facing. Dubai's draw includes world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka and recent Australian Open champion Elena Rybakina. These aren't exhibition matches or secondary tournaments. The Dubai Duty-Free Championships carry WTA 1000 status, the sport's second highest tier after Grand Slams. A single victory here brings massive ranking points and global recognition. For a player who competed in qualifiers just months ago, Eala now enters these prestigious draws by right, not by wildcard. Her ranking has earned her direct entry. That jump from 139 to the top 40 in 12 months represents what analysts call a meteoric rise. Professional tennis demands more than physical talent. Mental resilience separates temporary contenders from sustained champions. Eala's recent loss in Doha to qualifier Teresa Valentova could have derailed momentum. Instead, she demonstrated championship maturity. Her social media response spoke volumes, immensely grateful for the people who continuously show up for me and the sport. You all inspire me every day. No excuses, no complaints, just gratitude and forward focus. Sports psychologists recognize this mindset as critical for long-term success. Players who internalize losses rarely recover quickly. Champions analyze, learn, and refocus. At 20 years old, Eala exhibits veteran-level mental fortitude. This psychological strength may prove even more valuable than her powerful ground strokes. The Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships represent more than another tournament entry. Celebrating its 26th edition, Dubai has established itself as a career-defining venue where breakthrough performances launch players into superstardom. The tournament's WTA 1000 classification brings substantial prize money, critical ranking points, and global media coverage. For Eala, this debut arrives at the perfect career moment. Her confidence sits at peak levels after cracking the top 40. The field's strength, 18 of the world's top 20, means every victory carries enormous weight. Deep runs at prestigious tournaments like Dubai don't just boost rankings. They establish reputations, attract sponsorships, and announce arrivals on the world stage. Eala faces this opportunity with readiness. The Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships represent more than another tournament entry. Celebrating its 26th edition, Dubai has established itself as a career-defining venue where breakthrough performances launch players into superstardom. The tournament's WTA 1000 classification brings substantial prize money, critical ranking points, and global media coverage. For Eala, this debut arrives at the perfect career moment. Her confidence sits at peak levels after cracking the top 40. The field's strength, 18 of the world's top 20, means every victory carries enormous weight. Deep runs at prestigious tournaments like Dubai don't just boost rankings. They establish reputations, attract sponsorships, and announce arrivals on the world stage. Eala faces this opportunity with readiness. Championship-level performance rarely emerges accidentally. Eala's foundation was built at one of tennis's most prestigious training grounds, the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain. 6 years of immersion in excellence-driven culture shaped not just her technical skills, but her professional mindset. Academy programs associated with legendary champions like Nadal emphasize more than stroke mechanics. They instill work ethic, tactical intelligence, and competitive mentality. Coaches who've developed Grand Slam champions understand success patterns and transmit those principles systematically. Eala absorbed these lessons during critical developmental years. The discipline, intensity, and professional standards she learned now manifest in her consistent performances. Her technical foundation, built under world-class instruction, provides the platform for continued growth as physical and mental maturity develops. Winning the 2022 U.S. Open girls singles title announced Eala as a generational Filipino talent. She became her nation's first junior Grand Slam singles champion, igniting nationwide celebration. However, tennis history shows junior success rarely guarantees professional achievement. The transition from junior to professional tennis represents one of sport's most difficult leaps. Physical competition intensifies dramatically. Mental pressure escalates. Many juniors, champions, never establish professional careers. Eala has not merely transitioned successfully, she's thriving. Her top 40 ranking demonstrates that her junior championship wasn't temporary brilliance, but rather early evidence of genuine world-class ability. She successfully navigated the treacherous junior to pro pathway that defeats countless promising talents. Eala's impact transcends personal achievement. She carries the aspirations of 110 million Filipinos and millions more in the global diaspora. Tennis historically lacked significant Filipino representation at elite levels. Eala's emergence fills this void powerfully. Wherever she competes, Melbourne, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Filipino communities mobilize. Stadiums fill with supporters waving national flags, creating atmospheres typically reserved for home tournaments. This passionate backing provides tangible, competitive advantage. Crowd energy fuels performance during difficult moments. Beyond personal motivation, Eala recognizes her broader significance. She's inspiring the next generation of Filipino athletes, proving that geographic or economic background doesn't limit athletic potential. Her success demonstrates representation matters, creating pathways others can follow. Tennis operates on ruthless meritocracy. Rankings determine everything: tournament entries, seeding positions, prize money, sponsorship value. Breaking into the top 40 fundamentally transforms a player's professional existence. Direct entry into every major tournament becomes standard. Seeding protections avoid facing top players in early rounds. Appearance fees from tournament organizers increase substantially. Sponsorship opportunities multiply. Most significantly, respect arrives. Top 40 players are recognized globally as legitimate elite competitors. For Eala, this ranking brings financial security that enables continued investment in coaching, training, travel, and recovery. It represents professional validation. Among thousands of professional women tennis players worldwide, she's established herself among the 40 absolute best. That's rarefied air, especially at age 20. Athletic potential remains inherently unpredictable, but indicators suggest Eala's ceiling extends far beyond top 40. At 20 years old, she's achieved rankings most players never reach across entire careers. Physical maturity continues developing. Tactical sophistication deepens with experience. Mental resilience strengthens through competition.